Hey guys, Realtor Earner Harley again with another video about BRICS. I did one last week and thought let's put some more thought into it for you guys. So as you know, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates have received invites to join the BRICS group of developing nations. It's the first expansion of the group in over a decade, and it comes with some interesting implications. Now, joining Saudi Arabia and the UAE on the guest list are Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and Argentina. These countries had already expressed their interest in becoming a part of the BRICS family. Just to jog your memory, BRICS currently includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa dropped the bombshell news at the BRICS summit in Johannesburg. He mentioned that the new membership would kick in from January 2024. Russian President Vladimir Putin hopped in with a video message to congratulate the new members. He believes this expansion will boost BRICS' global influence. China's President Xi Jinping chimed in too, calling this a historic move that shows their commitment to collaborating with developing countries. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave a thumbs up to the expansion, saying it would strengthen the group. But here's the kicker. If Saudi Arabia says yes to the invite, it will find itself in the same economic club as China, the world's largest oil importer. That's quite a combo, right? But the plot thickens. Russia and Saudi Arabia, both major oil producers and members of the OPEC Plus group, could end up sharing the same economic playground. These two have often worked together on oil output, which hasn't always sat well with the United States. So it's an interesting twist. Now let's talk about money. There's a chatter about de-dollarization, which means moving away from using the US dollar for trade. The BRICS countries have even toyed with the idea of having a common currency, but experts aren't too convinced that this will happen anytime soon. Putin himself called it a difficult question, but he's not closing the door on it. What's fascinating about this expansion is the timing. It's happening while some BRICS members, especially Russia and China, are locking horns with Western countries. Including countries like Iran, which aren't exactly best buddies with the West, could push BRICS in a more anti-Western direction. Now here's a bit of history for you. The term BRICS was first coined by former Goldman Sachs economist Jim O'Neill. It's all about key emerging markets. But here's the thing, the current members have had their fair share of disagreements amongst themselves. So adding more countries into the mix could make things even more complicated. Economically, some of these new invitees aren't exactly giants. O'Neill himself has pointed out that BRICS members have had a tough time agreeing on things even when they were just 5. So while the symbolism is powerful, it remains to be seen what the addition of more countries will actually achieve. BRICS has come a long way since its first summit in 2009. It started with 4 members and later adding South Africa in 2010. In 2015, they launched their new development bank, which is a pretty big deal. The President of the UAE, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, expressed his appreciation for the invite, and Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi is all in, looking forward to boosting economic cooperation amongst the BRICS members. So there you have it, folks. The BRICS family is expanding, and it's bringing together some significant players on the global stage. Keep an eye on how things unfold in the coming months. It's bound to have a ripple effect across the world. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next piece.